Hello, hello. I have to talk kind of quiet because everybody has gone to bed. I'm in my room. Oh my God, today. I'm going to be so sore tomorrow. Like, I don't even know how I'm holding my arm up right now. The boys had mentioned something a couple days ago about a swimming endurance competition. And I thought, well, that'll be fun. I'm a swimmer. But they're a third my age. So got up this morning, and in our infinite wisdom, we went kayaking first. So we went kayaking for almost an hour down to the North Beach, and then we came back, and we were pretty tired, and it wasn't warm by what I consider warm standards, but I live in Florida, so for me, warm is 75 plus minimum. It was probably 65 outside, but we'd been kayaking, and so we were warmed up and ready for a swim. So we decided we're going to do our endurance competition. What I didn't know about the endurance competition when I agreed to it / started it was that it's a no legs competition. Literally dead weight. Arms only, and head has to stay above water. So no breaststroke arms with a kick underwater, no freestyle putting your head down. So my neck hurts like hell right now from holding it up while swimming. I won't tell you how long quite yet. But literally, I took turns between freestyle arms and breaststroke arms, but my legs were like this the whole time. So it was dragging dead weight the entire way. Here's the best part. My Uncle Ray had my phone, and he did little tiny snippet videos throughout the entire thing with hilarious commentary through the whole thing. I think he's actually enjoying it. He did one video, I think it was yesterday, when we went over to the South Beach with the cousins, and I was in the water, and he did a video, and he was talking through it. And then today, he did like 15 videos. He was talking and giving running commentary the entire time, and it was amazing. I hadn't watched it right after he did it. I literally just watched them before I started doing this video, and I'm dying. I don't know how long it's going to be once I put it all together, but I feel like I have to leave them all in because he gives like and now they're doing this, and now they're doing this, and it kind of gives context too. I think his expectation was we would go 15 minutes or so. So what we did, and you'll see in the videos, we swam out from this house, the boat dock, and we went to the right, and we kind of swam to where you're just out of view of this house, and then we turned around and we swam way the fuzz back past the house all the way over to the second, well, technically it's the third boat dock over, and then we came back to the same spot that we went to the right of the house, and then we went back, and then we came back, and then so we did the boat dock 3 times all the way to the end. And finally, after 1 hour and 40 minutes of swimming with just our arms and our legs as dead weight, Morris gave up after the first lap. Max and I kept going for 1 hour and 40 minutes. I say I let him win. He did stick it out. I could have kept swimming. My arms were okay. But the temperature in the water dropped and storm clouds started rolling in. And I was so cold. And I started getting cold probably a full lap before I actually stopped. I just kept swimming and swimming and swimming. But when we started, the water was under 70 degrees, which I said in a previous video. Most swimming pools, at least in the US, are kept around 80 to 82. So if you think about your body temperature of 98.6, and imagine normally you jump in a pool and you kind of feel chilly for a minute, but it's warm outside, so it kind of offsets and you feel fine. Now imagine it is 15 degrees colder. And then imagine being in that water for, at that point, it was like an hour and 20 minutes. And then it drops another 5 degrees. And you're swimming and swimming and swimming, and your legs aren't moving. They literally were dragging the entire time and going numb. I had pins and needles in my legs, and my fingers were like stuck in this position. I like could barely move them, so I'm just using them as paddles the entire time. And I'm chattering. My teeth are literally chattering. I could have kept swimming just out of being stubborn, and I probably did swim about 20 minutes longer than I should have, just being stubborn. But I'm just not sure that Max would have given up. And to be honest, I think I'm a stronger swimmer, but he's a strong swimmer and had the benefit of being a Swedish kid who's used to swimming in colder water than me. But yeah, I'm not making excuses. He toughed it out, and I gave up. I feel bad saying that because I'm not a quitter, and I would have kept going. But I was so freaking cold, so cold that when we came back inside, I jumped immediately into the shower. After I got out of the water, they wrapped me in 2 towels, and I was still just shivering and shivering. I came up to the house and got in the shower. I was in there for 20 minutes with the water as hot as it could go, and I was still shivering. And finally, I was just like, okay, I'm not getting any better in here. I might as well get out, put some warm clothes on, and wrap up in a blanket. It took a solid hour after the shower, wrapped in a blanket and warm clothes, sitting on the couch, before I actually started to feel normal again. I was that cold to the bone. It was awful. It made me think of my friend Sarah, who did the English Channel 4 times. And she literally holds the record. You can Google her, Sarah Thomas. She's amazing. Her story's incredibly inspiring. And she trains for these open water races in cold water. I hope she doesn't mind my mentioning her. I'll message her, make sure. Anyways, she swims in way colder water than I swam today, and she does it for 24 hours, 48 hours. I mean, it's ridiculous. So gosh, after this experience, I admire her all the more, as if I could. She's amazing. Okay, I'm rambling and rambling and rambling, but it was crazy town how cold I was. I don't know that I've ever been that cold for that long. Finally was warmed up, had a cup of tea. Janne made paella, and it was so good for dinner. And Mustagun made a cake, so we had lovely efterrätt, which literally translates to after you eat. It's what they call dessert. And then we watched the Amazon Prime movie, The Covenant. Started out with everybody in the room, and then slowly the Swedes, so my aunt, both aunts, Aunt Maria and Gun, and Uncle Janne, decided they weren't interested in a U.S. military movie with a lot of shooting in it. So it's just me, Uncle Ray, Max, and Morris who ended up watching it, and then we all took off to go to bed. So this is a very long blurb video. I hope that my uncle's little snippets don't exceed 5 minutes, because I've tried to stick with these videos not being more than 15 minutes long. So I will end there. Good night.
Oh, you want to go further back? Right.
Somebody needs a paddle.
Yeah, 2 paddles.
2 paddles. Uno.
Right.
Dos. Right.
All good, Max?
All right.
I got it.
Well done, folks. Have a good time.
You got the sunglasses on. I have got the sunglasses.
Why don't you put that round your neck, Morris, the phone? Then if you do go in, that'll come with you rather than to the bottom of the lake. Oh, hey, bye-bye. Tally-ho. Look at that. I think I hear, it's been about 3/4 of an hour. I think I hear the canoe party returning. Can we see them in the distance? Yes, I hear them. Degrees. Oh, you don't know what that means. That's about, what's 19.5 degrees?
High 60s, I think.
High 60s, thank you.
Whew, here we go.
Right, straight under.
No, I'm just gonna dive.
All right, go on then. Ready, steady. Woo! There's a, what's it called, competition. 2 boys and Annika trying to go as long as they can, just using their arms. They've disappeared into the distance. Can't even hear them, so there's a jetty up there. They probably climb up that, I suspect, so we'll see. Passing fishermen. Oh no, they're neighbours probably. See if they wave. Swedes don't normally. I'll see if I'm going to wave, see if they wave. I've waved, they've ignored me completely. But there we are, such is life. Morris has returned by land. Says he can't understand why he walked back from the other jetty. And he cannot understand how they're still swimming out. I can hear them coming back. I can't see them yet. I can hear somebody breathing heavily out there. I think you can just see the top of, I think it's Annika's head, is that what Max is? Just above, or is that Morris? I can't see.
I'm not using them at all. They're trying to kill me, Uncle Ray.
Are they? Oh dear. Don't let them do that. It's lunchtime soon. Food, that might bring them in. Morris has returned and taken the canoe out. And they're out there somewhere still going. And I don't know how long now. At least 3/4 of an hour they've been swimming. Morris is going out as a rescue boat. They won't give up, which is good. It can be bad. So they may be going back to the pier again. We're still laughing, so that's okay. Means they're still on the surface. Where are they?
Huh?
Where are they?
Who's winning?
No, where are they?
Oh, they're coming back.
Swimming back.
Yeah,
How close are they?
they're still at the Brigga. Hawkins.
I'd rather you were still out there a bit, just in case one of them gets cramp or something.
Alright.
Can you go out again just to
Yeah, but I'll bring some food.
bring some food? They're not going to be out there that long, but yeah, okay. Can you get in it?
Huh?
Can you get in it or not?
I will get in it.
Can you get in it out there?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, clever. I couldn't. Right. We'll leave it at that for the moment. Till the next episode. There's Morris standing up and falling down, and they're just about going to pass that. Looks like going round again. It's been over an hour. So, I'm not sure this was a good idea. But we'll see. Oh, there they're coming into view. You know it's past lunchtime.
Yeah, we know. Max won't quit.
You're not getting too cold, are you?
I'm freezing to death.
Right. After a marathon swim, oh, I don't know how long, but over an hour, nearly 2, they're both returning. I thought it was at least 100 metres swim up and down. Here comes Esther Williams. Can still walk. How long was that? Coming up to 2 hours, wasn't it?
An hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, well done. You both won. Right? But one won't be able to walk tomorrow, and two may not be able to walk. Lift their arms. Well done. You're right. Here comes Johnny Weissmuller. Well done. Nearly 2 hours in the water. Huh? Hope you both can move tomorrow. Well done. I thought it was just a swim up to the neighbours and it wouldn't take more than 10 minutes, and here we are, past lunchtime.